Hey there, boys. It's time for that weekly motivational speech from your wonderful motivational coach. Please forgive the sunglasses, but I've been hungover most of the week after that dramatic draw against Miami. I got to tell you, what a weekend, huh? We got a second draw in a row. That's a streak, boys. 2 is a streak. No one can accuse us of just quitting on the last part of the season. And sure, we're not in the playoffs and we're already eliminated, but we're not as bad as the 2013 DC United team. That team was just futile. Okay, a lot of positives to take over the last couple weeks with these draws. Okay, we did it without Benteke. He was suspended last week for yellow card accumulation. And then, wait, what? Oh, well, guess what? He's out again this weekend. He's got a hamstring problem. He's probably done for the season. But we can take some positives from that, boys. He'll be rested, just like the rest of us coming next season. All right, we'll be done in October. 6 matches to go of 90 hard miles each time. We can do it, though, boys. We can get some more points. I believe we can at least get a draw on the road this weekend. You've been working hard, doing your jobs, just trying to just get a point. Just do your job. You know what? I can't do this, boys. Okay? I can't do this. We've been terrible at times, and I'm doing everything for you, okay? I'm out here working. We hadn't tried religion. We tried religion. I've got this Lord of Defense statue. I've got this Buddha, okay? We have that 6-armed guy that's trying to help us with goaltending because, if you got 6 arms, you should be able to keep a ball in the net. We got this crazy freaking Santeria rooster or something that we're supposed to voodoo or hoodoo. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to explain all this to Jesus, boys, okay? But I can tell you this, all right? I'm hearing that about half of you are about to get traded to Saskatchewan, and the other half are just going to be unemployed. Okay? You know what happens to me, though? You know what happens to me? I'll be out of a job, and I'll tell you what, I'm not going back to Nike. I'll go back to prison first, and I'm not going down alone, okay? Remember how we went down the harbor over Easter? All right, there in Georgetown? Yeah, well, I took pictures like I always do. And, in honesty, I got to stop taking teams down there. I remember back in 93, I took the English national team down there, and they had a great time, of course, over like 3-4 days because I was their motivational coach, okay? And I was going to be assigned to them for the 94 World Cup. But if you ever saw or read Paul Merson's book where he's talking about jumping up and down on a roof of a car in Georgetown, yeah, I'm the fool who had to get him down. I had to motivate him to get him down, okay? This was crazy times. But you know what? Those guys showed up and played every single time. They didn't do well all the time, but that particular week, after losing to the U.S. on an Alexi Lalas goal up in New England, sure, we came down here to RFK, all right, where they tied Brazil 3-3 in the U.S. Cup, okay? Most of you don't even remember that because you probably weren't even alive then. But look right here. This is me. This is me and David Platt at RFK in summer of 93, okay? I'm motivating him to be the best he could be. And sure, it didn't work out. They didn't qualify for the 94 World Cup. But you can't blame me. I gave them all the tools. They just didn't listen, okay? So, you know what? I'm going to motivate you for this weekend, okay? I need to show you something. And this, you better work hard for this. Right here, boys, this is the DC United Juniors team. And you see this little fella on the front row with the glasses? His name is Eric. And Eric has a very rare disease. He has a disease where he can't make dopamine and endorphins properly. So he has no joy in his life. And he may die. And the only thing he wants that can save him is if we win this weekend, or at least draw. That would cheer him up a lot, okay? That's all he wants. So just remember this when you go out on the field on Saturday. You're playing for this little player's life, a player who worships you, okay? So anyway, that's all I got this week, boys, okay? So here's to the last of the summer ale and unlimited crabs. Good luck to you. See you next week.